Things are still falling apart. The center can no longer hold. This morning, two of Rigathi Gachagua's allies, Kiambu Senator Thangwa and Nyandarua Senator Medhu, paid a visit to Oburu Odinga's home. Yes, they went there to condole with Oburu Odinga. The question now begs, how comes they could not condole or pay a visit to the Raila Odinga's family's home? Why did they choose Oburu's home? Raila died, so the condolence ought to have gone first to Raila Odinga's family, Raila Odinga's home. They ought to have condoled with Mama Ida Odinga, but they chose to visit Oburu Odinga. I want us to have a look at what they shared out upon visiting Oburu. Let me say this before we have a look at that. There can only be three explanations to why they chose Oburu and not Raila Odinga's home. The first reason, it's highly possible they were denied entrance at Raila Odinga's family. So they were literally blocked. That can be the first explanation, because I just don't understand how they can choose to go to Oburu's home, avoiding Raila Odinga's home. They might have been denied access. They were literally blocked. The second explanation or reason, they are still testing waters to see if it's favorable for them to visit Raila Odinga's family. That's the second explanation. The third explanation, they are still furthering or advancing their head for the Raila Odinga's family. Wako na madharau. That's why they are choosing Oburu Odinga, not Raila Odinga's family. And even if you look at that photo they have shared out, look at the way Medhu is looking at the camera. This is a man who was just there for PR. Look at the way he's looking at that camera. I want us to dig deep into all this for Kenyans to see exactly what's happening here. Let's first look at what Medhu posted. Kaba Medhu Senator Nyandarua, this morning, in the company of my brother Senator Karungu Wathangwa, we visited our colleague Senator Dr. Oburu Odinga to offer our condolences following the sudden passing on of his brother Raila Odinga. We also congratulated him on his new role of being the party leader of ODM and wished him well as he steers the party. Medhu has shared out those photos there. I'm seeing they took some 3 sheep along with them. You are seeing Medhu Thangwa there, and then you are seeing Medhu there. The way he's looking at that camera, that speaks volumes. This is a man who was there for PR. This is not someone who is condoling anybody. He's just there for PR. I see this as madharau. On the part of Thangwa, this is what he shared out. Karungo Wathangwa, early this morning, my brother Senator Medhu and I paid a courtesy call to the acting ODM party leader and our colleague in the Senate, Senator Oburu Odinga, at his home. We went to pay our respects and offer comfort, especially as he takes on the great responsibility of stepping into the late Raila Odinga's shoes. As young leaders, we had the privilege to learn from his deep wisdom shared through his endless stories and real-life experiences. And Tham was also shared out those photos there. I want us to dig deep into this for Kenyans to see clearly what this means and what's happening here. If you are watching us but you have not yet subscribed, subscribe, give the video a like. Let's proceed. I'm seeing these close regarding the Shagua's allies trying to test waters. They first want to visit Oburu Odinga to see the kind of response they will be given. If the response is good, they might or may not proceed to Raila Odinga's family. So in one way or the other, they are using this just to test waters. Secondly, I'm seeing this as the advancement of the hatred they had for Raila Odinga's family. Sometimes families have got some issues. Oburu Odinga here is clearly being used badly by these regarding the Shagua's allies. They are trying to use Oburu Odinga to demean Raila Odinga's family. Wanachekelea familia ya Raila Molo Odinga. So I think the best thing Oburu ought to have told them was to first go condole with Mama Ida before coming to his home. The first thing they ought to have done was to condole with Mama Ida Odinga and her family. But Oburu seems to be very soft. That's why these senators might be making a mockery of his softness. Oburu has to be firm. Politics is a very dirty game. I know regarding the Shagua's team very well. They might start using this to mock or to demean the Raila Odinga's family. It might also be possible, just as I did state when we were starting, that they might have been denied entrance to the Raila Odinga's family. Why must they be denied entrance? It's true that these people are not honest. You don't need rocket science or a magician to tell you they are not honest. These are people who are trying to milk some political mileage using Raila Odinga's death. They want to be making headlines by visiting Bondo. And we've seen that from the kind of a photo Senator Medhu has taken. So from where I sit, that visit, that condolence was not necessary. They never attended Raila Odinga's funeral. They have been spewing all sorts of hates against him. They ought just to have maintained their peace instead of all this child's play. Let me stop you there, ladies and gentlemen. If you are watching us but you have not yet subscribed, subscribe, give the video a like. Any person watching us outside Kenya, drop a comment, let us know from which part of the globe you are watching us from. If possible, subscribe, give the video a like. Thank you. God bless you. God bless Kenya.